hope I will be able to find the book there. Wrong direction, okay. That way, I guess. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to visit Jabasha's bookshop, check if the book is there for sale. Then after that, since yeah, I probably should head towards to Chaos Cassettes and report to him. I have a recall amulet ready, and then see what he's have for me.
Is there something I can do for you?
I also have to turn into missions for the Imperial Legion and for the Imperial Cult. Maybe get another task from the Legion
May I
and
help
Cult too. So then maybe proceed with the main story.
What do you need?
So where was it? Yeah, that way. Oh, that's a corner club. It must be on the other side. Okay.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need? We're watching you, scum.
How rude. Where is the owner?
Good friend, this is an honor.
It's a real pleasure to see you. Sure. So you're a friend of Huleya, right? Yeah, I know that he's here. So, Progress of Truth. Ah, you have it! It's not that expensive either. So give me a discount maybe. How about 199 is a good number. No? How about 102? 110? Come on, don't be that. Alright. So what does this book actually say? It tells us Progress of Truth, compiled by the distant priests. Excerpt. Concerning the points of temple doctrine challenged by the dissident priests. First, the divinity of the tribunal. Temple doctrine claims their apotheosis was miraculously achieved through questing, virtue, knowledge, testing, and battling with evil. Temple doctrine claims their divine powers and immortality are ultimately conferred as a communal judgment by the Dunmer ancestors, including among others the Good Daedra, the Prophet Veloth, and Saint Nerevar. Dissident priests ask whether Dig of Ur powers and Tribunal powers might ultimately derive from the same source, Red Mountain. Sources in the Apocrypha suggest that the Tribunal relied on profanely enchanted tools to achieve godhood, and that those unholy devices were the ones originally created by the ungodly dreamer sorcerer Kagrenak to create the false construct Numidium. Interesting. Second, the purity of the tribunal. The distant priests say that the temple has always maintained a public face, represented by the hieroglypha and the priestly writings, and a hidden face, represented by the apocrypha, the hidden writings. The public account portrays the actions of the tribunal in a heroic light, while the hidden writings reveal secrets, untruths, inconsistencies, conflicting accounts, and varying interpretations which hint at darker and less heroic motives and actions of the tribunes. In particular, conflicting accounts of a battle at the Red Mountain raise questions about the tribunal's conduct and about the source of their subsequent apotheosis. Okay. Also, there is a good evidence that the tribunal have been concealing the true nature of the threat posed by Dag of War and at Red Mountain, misleading the people about the tribunal's ability to protect Morrowind from Dag of War, and concealing a recent dramatic diminishing of the tribunal's magic powers. Oh really? Okay. Third, temple accounts of the Battle of Red Mountain. Icelander tradition does not place the tribunal at Red Mountain, and holds that the Dreamer destroyed themselves, rather than that Nerevar destroyed them. Icelander tradition further holds that Nerevar left Dag of War guarding the profane secrets of the Red Mountain, while Nerevar went to confer with the Grand Council, the tribunal. That Nerevar died at the conference, not of his wounds, according to the Ashlanders, but from the treachery. And that subsequently the tribunal confronted a defiant Dag of War within Red Mountain, then drove Dag of War beneath the Red Mountain when he would not yield to their will. Okay. 4. Veneration of the Daedra, saints and ancestors. While challenging the divinity of the tribunal, the dissidents do not challenge the sainthood or heroism of the tribunal. In fact, the dissident priests advocate restoring many of the elements of fundamentalist ancestor worship, and as practiced by the Ashlanders and by Saint Velof. Exactly how this would work is debated inconclusively within the dissident priests. 5. Denial of the prophecies of the Incarnate and persecution of the Nerevarines. Though no consensus exists among the dissidents about whether the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine, all agree that the persecution of the Nerevarines is unjust and politically motivated. The dissident priests do not reject mysticism, revelation, or prophecy as part of their religious experience. The dissidents have not resolved the issue of true or false insights. They have studied the mysticism of the Ashlander ancestor cults, in particular the rites of the Ashlander seers and wise women, and the prophecies of the Incarnate. Many among the dissident priests have come to believe that the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine, and have made a systematic study of prophecies recorded in temple archives. Okay. Authority of the Archcanon and the Ordinators. The dissident priests reject the authority of the Archcanon and the Ordinators. The temple hierarchy has been corrupted by self-interest and politics, and no longer acts in the best interest of the temple or its worshippers. The dissident priests believe the Archcanon and the Ordinators speak for themselves, not for the tribunal. Interesting. I wonder if this is true or not. 7. The Inquisition and their use of terror and torture by the Ordinators. Within the temple hierarchy, it is an open secret that the Ordinators rely on abduction, terror, torture, and secret imprisonment to discourage heresy and dissent. The distant priests feel the Ordinators are either out of control or tools used to maintain a corrupt priesthood in power. Okay. 8. Fundamentals of Temple Doctrine. Charity for the poor, education for the ignorant, protection for the weak. Though the distant priests acknowledge that most rank and file priests honor the best traditions of the temple, they believe that many priests in higher ranks are interested more in love of authority and luxury than in the welfare of the poor, weak, and ignorant. No, that's not a surprise. Okay. Interesting read. Well, let me use my amulet. Farewell, Jobasha. Where is my amulet? There it is.
You seem like very good company.
So I returned. I have your report, and I'll make copies of your notes from Hulea and the progress of truth. Give me the time to read and digest all of this. In the meantime, I'm promoting you to journeyman. You're doing a good work, and here are 200 drakes. Go out and treat yourself to a new pair of shoes. And go do some jobs for the guilds or other freelance work just to keep your covered story current, or get some training. Then when you're fit and rested, come back and I'll have new orders for you. Very interesting. Journeyman. Drone. Wonder if I can talk about this rank. No, I guess I can't. Okay, but never mind. This it's night time. Well, let me rest. So, it's still available, okay. So, let's say 6 or 7 hours. In your dream, a tall figure with a golden mask greeted you, saying, "There are many rooms in the house of the master. Be easy. For from the hands of your enemies I have delivered you." It seemed you had died and could see yourself laid upon a table lit by candles. But with your own hands you touched the figure, and the figure drew breath, opened eyes, and rose from the table. Then the room was gone, and the world filled with light, and you awoke. Oh, another nightmare, I guess. Okay. Wait, it's still nighttime. And I can't sleep here. Horrible tavern. You dreamed that a tall figure with a golden mask spoke to you, but you understand not a word. He smiled and seemed pleasant, but when he reached to touch you, it terrified you, and you tried to escape, but you couldn't move. You tried to cry out, but you couldn't make a sound. The figure kept smiling and talking, but you felt sure he was trying to cast some sort of spell on you. When you woke, you couldn't recall how the dream ended. Oh man. This should stop. Finally. 5 AM. Pretty early, but I have no desire to stay here any longer. I'm going to rest at the lucky lockup, I guess, next time. South Wall is a bad place. Maybe it's a pillow. Maybe I didn't like the pillow. Or the Legion Fort. I should rest there perhaps next time. I like that this road is always safe. No hostile creatures or anything like this. Hmm. So I guess I could sell a book first.
Welcome, friend. The day is yours. What shall we talk about?
We are going to trade. Oh, you don't have much. So wait, I need a better merchant. 150 is not enough. 400 gold is what I like. The X-Men. Yeah, I guess. Will you buy an emerald? Oh, right, okay. I like this. How much will I charge you though? Oh, that's a lot, okay. I guess I could sell some potion which I don't currently need. Store speed, dispel, maybe that one. Resist what? Resist magicka. How about 350? Oh, perfect.
Well, here's a fine one. Speak freely.
I am speaking.
Hail and welcome, friend. Hail!
Have you killed the breeding Netch? Actually, I did. So the Netch are dead. Good work, Veranius Nero. So, order. There is a necromancer up near Dagon Fell who calls himself Sorkveld the Raven. Really? So, who's Sorkveld? The Dunmer despise necromancy. Yeah, I do despise necromancy too. I can say I like it much myself. We must prove the Dunmer of Wardenfell that the Imperial Legion is the first to root out necromancers whenever they try to hide. Well, in this case I should eliminate Musgab from existence. Find Sorkveld the Raven near Dagonfell and kill him. Okay. It's a village in the Azuras Coast region. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Well, thank you. So, in the Empire, mages may legally purchase corpses and souls for philosophical research, and may do with them as they wish in private. Yeah, I know, it's unfortunate practice in Cyrodiil too. So, maybe you could trade me a bit. Thank you. Long blades are always nice. Train with. So, I've got my order. So he marked the place on my map. So I guess... No, this couldn't be it. Oh, how am I supposed to get there? I guess by a boat? Maybe. It's going to be a long travel. So let's recall to Balmora.
Well met.
And then travel to Ebenhard first. So I did a quest for the... I still have this special bow, which was stolen by a high elf thief.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Yeah, take me to Vivek then.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Same low price. I'm not sure if it's low though.